Welcome to Thursday. It's what we call Thursday. Some people call it Therapeutic Thursday, but it's just a Thursday. And Super Chat Charlie's here. Welcome to the dork side. Did I say dork side? Yes, I did. And it's dark in here. See you later, bottle cap. Hey, my friend Timothy, who's usually here with us, Timothy Nolan, he will not be here because it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday. And he's out with his family doing birthday party stuff. Cheers to Tim, my oldest living friend. Sounds like quite a moniker to give somebody. Hey, Miss Meowser's right here and getting ready to cause trouble. So if there's a cat body flying this way anytime soon and Super Chat Charlie gets involved into a little something, I warned you. It might happen. So cheers, everybody. I'm back from Utah, Park City, Utah, Sundance Film Festival. I was there working a Devo concert. I have some things to say about that. Tell you some things that happened there. And Utah kind of kicked my ass a little bit. I want to talk about a couple of videos I put up. Now, there were collection spotlights is what I'm calling them. You know, just me digging into my collection and showing specific things. Like, for instance, my Zig Zig Sputnik vinyl collection. Did that video recently, and also my promotional flats 12 by 12 inch poster collection. If you don't know what those are, check that out. I am going to do what I typically do here on the start of a Thursday night, and I'm going to say hi to people. And of course, guess who's first? Writer Jordan Gory Jury Lurie. Congratulations on being first in the chat. That means your name will be put in a drawing next January, just as we did earlier this month. I'll draw from a hat a winner from those people who were first in every live chat that I will do in 2024. All that for those live streams. We'll be putting a hat. I'll draw their name for a prize. I will also do the same with everybody who's last in the chat for every live stream. So, for what it's worth, there you have it. And those prizes aren't garbage or anything. I mean, I guess in the eye of the beholder, garbage. So, not young, very long time friend of mine. Not quite as long as Tim Nolan, but close. Jeff, welcome. How's it going? Ivan the Music Man, hello. Nice to see you. Rathet. I know these are very old comments, so I'm going to try to just go through here and say hi to people. Vincent, of course, hello. Nice to see you. I love when people come back for more. I'd be really alone if they didn't. Amina Palmer, what's it going? Thor. I talked to John a little bit today via email. Amina. Working on some posters for his shows, upcoming shows. Thor is on his 50th anniversary tour this year. He's got some shows coming up. These March, April. ThorCentral.net will not have those dates yet. I'm waiting for all of the information to be confirmed, all the posters to be done, everything to be done, and then boom, we're going to announce them there. But you can find Thor on social media, Thor the Band on Facebook, and you'll see all the tour dates coming up. Crip! Hello. Nice to see you. Crip Von, some of these people I've met face to face. Crip is one of them. Vincent's another one. Jeff, of course. Adrian. Nice to see you, as always. Good to have you here, you Hawaii going surfing girl. Here we go. Miss You, of course. What would it be without Miss You? Not a lot. It would just be me and the other people. Which, that's not Miss You. Miss You is in the house, everybody. AZ Mick, what's happening? Nice to see you. Love it. DJ Trish is back again. This is awesome. Happy Thursday to you, Trish. And thanks for those CDs again. I've got them in my car. They're in I always put DJ Trish's CD gifts in the car because I have to have a CD player in my car. JBL, what's happening? I know. You got all kinds of little graphics there. Yep, I get it. I get it. Black heart, yellow heart. Black heart, yellow heart. Fist, arm, whatever that is. Let's see here. Who else did I? Oh, Huge. Nice to see you again, man. Very nice. Nicktronic, Puff Puff, Alien, Farts, something. I love it. Nathaniel, what's happening? I showed, I don't know if you were here last week, Nathaniel. I don't think you were. I had to show your Christmas card again because I didn't notice the fart coming out of the Christmas tree before. So it's really good. Michael Proskin. Michael Proskin isn't a story I'm going to tell about Utah. Oh, pardon me. Carlin, what's happening? Thirsty? Yes, I am. Thank you for the reminder. Mm-hmm. And Pumping Vinyl. How's it going? Good to see you. Record Man 1961. Tim, thanks you for that. And also, Record Man, I saw your comment before. Thank you very much for that. Vote of confidence. Yeah, everybody's saying happy birthday, Tim. That's great. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. We're at that. Miss you, Tim. Tim, you're going to have to watch this on the replay, my friend. I think there's a chance that Tim may pop in at some point. But he's having his birthday, so we're not going to expect it. Devo13, what's happening? That does not surprise me, that information about you. You got that going on, man. You are in that. That's the world, man. That is the nerd world is deep. Void. Oh, yeah. Well, I have no idea about that. I do not know the answer to that question. I am Hot Frog. What's up? Good to see you, Dave. All right. Yeah, for the beginning. Well, the beginning's, I don't know if it's better than the end. Probably the end's pretty good. Brian, cheers. How's it going, man? You really need to do something about that avatar. That B, man. I don't know. You could do better than that. Heck far. Nice to see you. Rock and roll. One of my rock and roll buddies there. Oh, yeah. Why don't you just, tell him you want to. He had specific ones he wanted me to do them for. So I don't know how that works. But yeah, I would reach out. Amina. Let's see. What? Jalen. What is up? Cheers. Nice to see you, hear you. See your, I guess I see your little avatar there. That's nice. How's it going, Jalen? Yeah, Jalen, I'm going to tell people about Utah in a second. But good to see you. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure, via that phone thing. Now, look at this. Rathat. Happy Australia Day. Oh, my goodness, I had no idea. Tim's birthday, Australia Day. There's so many big things going on. And Rathat is here to celebrate that. And Rathat, you know what that does is when that little cat icon sends that little donation and makes things bright and orange right there. Well, that also tips off a thing we like to call the Crochet Clown Disco. And that is because my friend back here, Crochet Clown, he's kind of hiding in the shadows back there. When a dono comes in, this guy right here gives him a sign. And then guess what happens? You ready, Crochet Clown? The disco. The Crochet Clown Disco starts to take off. And then there's flashing lights and probably drugs involved. You never know with the Crochet Clown. And there's often music. And the music is always usually disco of some form, right? And so I like to sing a little disco song, just a snippet. And one I'm going to sing right now is I'm Your Boogeyman. That's what I am. I hope you guys are karaokeing to this. And then it goes to shake, 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 shake your booty. I can go Casey and the Sunshine Band all day. I got several of his albums, autographs. I'm a Casey and the Sunshine Band collector. All right? Don't test me. I mean, you could test me. I might fail. But Rathat, thanks for making the disco go nuts. You were very kind. And then Charlie will wrap it up with his ubiquitous and mandatory light up toilet for the donation, along with his soul stealing eyes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. With his disco bling, he steals your soul while you sing. Whatever. Yeah. So Rathat, appreciate that. Thank you so much for your kind donation. And you know, you people, it's not the donations that really help this channel. It's the fact that you interact with whatever I'm doing, whether it's the live video or it's the videos that I post. And interaction, by that I mean, you know, commenting in the chat or on the video or hitting the thumbs up or whatever you do. Donations, of course. All that stuff helps. It convinces those algorithm demon robots that are in control of us all, and especially our feeds. It convinces them to show my channel to other like-minded weirdos, dorks, nerds, freaks, and some normies here and there. So anyway, that's I forgot to even ask if everything sounds okay. I made the troll list. How did I get the troll list? What do you mean troll list? All right. I often don't make any lists, so I'm just happy to make a list, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you, Randy, welcome, by the way. Troll list. Hey, man. Got to make some list. If I'm not on any list, that's just bad. Spud Byro, what's happening? New people are filing in here. Jiminy Crickets. Let me see. Who didn't I say hi to? I think I said Rethet. Thank you again. I saw the thing again. Okay, here we go. Huge Adrian Wasega. What's up, George? Nice to see you. Thanks for the waves. And what is this? Vinyl Vinyl Gorilla. What are you doing? You just love disco music so damn much. You and that clown over there and me. We love disco music. And so what happens when he throws $19.99 USD at me? The disco turns on and goes nuts. You want to know a disco song? I'll sing you one. It's called San Francisco. San Francisco. San Francisco. Oh, you want it? Yeah, yeah. That's Village People. If I was better at the lyrics, I'd just go ahead and pump them out, but I can't remember the lyrics. Boom. Yes, the disco. And then as the disco is winding down, what happens? Charlie steps up in here with his light up toilet and his soul stealing eyes. And just like that, any part of your soul that was still left gone out your body. So thank you, Vanilla, Gorilla, Vinyl Gorilla, perhaps. Dorktastic. Percentage sign. Dorktastic percentage sign. Did y'all see that? Let's look at that again. Percentage sign. Man, that's really great of you, Vanilla and Wrath. That I appreciate you. I'm just trying to get through the obligatory answering things. Nick Tronic, Fred Wu. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Funky Town, Won't You Take Me? Now that's not one of my favorite disco songs, but I did just put. Speaking of Lips Incorporated, pardon me. I just listed. If you don't know, eBay is one of the things I do to make money, to make a living, and I sell rescued music items that I find at thrift stores and flea markets and that kind of thing. Records, tapes, CDs, typically only music-related items. And I rescue them from these pits of doom and despair, and I clean them up, and I sell them on eBay. And I just listed Lips Incorporated 12-inch. It's a red cover, and it's called Designer Music Remixes. Designer Music in the splattery black lettering, and it's the special remixes, limited edition remixes. But yeah, Lips Incorporated's got some good stuff, but Funky Town is not. I think it's because I heard it so much in so many different flavors over the years that I just can't stomach Funky Town much anymore. But I love some disco. Don't get it twisted. I love some disco. But yeah, everybody's Jerry. What is up, dude? What's up? You're tatting up a customer. Hey, don't mess up, man. Don't mess up. Oh, that's what keeps me from getting a tattoo, man. One of the things is I just can't fathom seeing somebody make a mistake on me. That's all I would see forever. Man, do not make a mistake on that person there or whatever. You could be tattooing anything, not just a person. I have no idea what you're tattooing. Could be tattooing a potato. Or a person that looks like a potato. Payday, says Dead Wax. Hey, Dead Wax, I still have your firstborn, so don't worry about it. He's still here, chilling. Yep. That Muppet kid. Yep, I still got him. So thank you for sending me your firstborn child. You don't have to send donations in the chat, people. You can send your firstborn child as long as he's Elmo, a Tickle Me Elmo. If that's your firstborn child, go ahead and send it. Or if it's a Barbie doll with a prosthetic leg. If that's your firstborn child, send it to me in the mail now. Because I got Barbie in the wheelchair over there. If you've been here before, you've seen it before. I take her out quite often. I need Barbie with a prosthetic leg. That's all I'm saying. The fact that they made one of those is just so cool. Okay, let's start by telling you people some stories from my trip to Salt Lake City and then up the mountain to Park City for Sundance Film Festival, kind of, sort of, and mostly a Devo show. So, the last time I was in Park City, Utah, was in 1996, January, with Devo. In fact, I believe it was January 25th. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this may be the 28th anniversary today of the last time I was in Park City, Utah, with Devo prior to this week. So I returned there 28 years later, same festival and same band, Devo. I don't really remember, honestly, a lot about Park City back in 1996. But man, I tell you, I loved being there. I loved working the show, the Airbnb, which I'll tell you about, which the crew members stayed at. It's fantastic. It was great. It's pretty to see the snow and the mountains and everything. But I got to tell you, man, I am somebody who, when I go on tour with a band, when I'm traveling with a band, or traveling really in any form, I really, I always have to soak up whatever town or city I'm in to the max. I have to get out in it and walk around in it and meet locals, and I got to do stuff. I got to force myself to stay up late and walk a lot and explore, really. And I can't not do that in cities that I go to, except for Park City. I don't know why, but I had no drive to go out and explore that city. Maybe it was because it was a little cold. It wasn't really that cold. It wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. It was kind of wet and icy, but there was nothing that I saw going on that I was interested in learning more about. because as you probably know, I'm not really a movie person. I don't hate movies. I don't think they're bad for you or anything. I just don't. I just always have something else I'd rather be doing, I guess. So I just don't follow movies and I don't watch TV, or I don't. It's not my culture, right? So I'm surrounded by all these movie things, and of course, the Devo screened their movie there, a documentary they've been working on for a few years, and I didn't get to see that because all the seats were taken by people who paid these expensive tickets, right? So I didn't pay for an expensive ticket. So I was working a Devo show, not really there to see the movie. And then, the only night I really went out in Park City was the night that I got there. I got there around 2:30 p.m. Nobody else in the crew was showing up at the house I was at till after 4 or 5. And that was Aaron, our merch person. And so I was there a couple hours. It was a beautiful house, you guys. I flew in, took a 45-minute ride. The van, a runner came to pick me up. 45-minute ride to the house from the airport. The house is up these hills, and it's in this neighborhood. There's just a bunch of beautiful, modern kind of, well, they look modern to me. They're probably there forever, but they look really cool. All these cool mountain houses, right? That are constantly being rented out, I guess. And we pull up, man, and I'm the first one there, and I do the alarm code, and I get in, I drag all my bags in, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to find a bedroom to put all this stuff. So as I'm going through the house, I start looking. I'm like, okay, there's no bedroom over there. That looks like a pool room. There's a pool table. Oh, okay, over there, that's a TV room with a fireplace. Okay, I'll go up one floor. Okay, there's the kitchen. There's another living room. Okay, so I go all the way up to the top, which is 3 or 4 stories. I finally look into this one room that has these 2 big doors open wide, and I see a window, and I'm like, oh, that's what I want. I want a window to sit at while I wait for people to show up at the house, because I'm not going to watch TV or anything like that. So I want a window. So I pull my bags in there, and I realized, oh, this is like the master bedroom. It had like a little hot tub, and it had this really great view. And I was like, man, I don't even know if I want the master bedroom, but I'm not going to drag my bags all around the house looking for another room. I'm just going to leave them here. So I got a really cool room. Great view of the mountains, and I could see skiers coming down the mountain. It was pretty cool. Not a skier either. I'd probably way too clumsy and tall and lanky for that. No. But it was cool to watch them come down the mountain. So we had a cool house. It had a jacuzzi hot tub outside on one of the ground patio things, but it didn't work. We couldn't figure out how to work it. We tried for days to work it, but it wasn't working for us. And I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm just trying to get a couple of stories out here before I forget. So anyway, the house was great. And so we had the first night there. Me and Aaron had a couple of beers, a couple of shots of whiskey, and she got a call from a friend of hers who was also in town at the festival, and said, "Hey," she said, "come on down. It's a 30-minute walk down here to the main street. Come on down. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. We can go to this party, blah blah blah." So we go down there, get a ride from Roxy Dot. She's probably not here. She's probably catching up on some work. She was on tour on the show with us. And so we got a ride down there, and we just kind of popped into this first bar that we saw just to get a drink before we explored, and everything was free. And I walked to the bar. I was like, "Is it true that the drinks are free?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, well, can I get a shot of whiskey and a beer?" And he was like, "That's all we have is whiskey and beer." And I'm like, I came to the right place. And so it was cool. Went to this bar. Everything was free. I got me a little Sundance toboggan winter hat for free, which I think is downstairs right now. Got me a little souvenir. But yeah, I had no interest in the movies. I had no knowledge of the movies. I had no knowledge of people who are dressed like characters from movies. I just didn't. Totally foreign to me. So there wasn't a lot of graffiti or rock and roll kind of vibe there. So I was just happy to go back to that, to either be in the venue for hours and hours or to be in that Airbnb house because it was really comfortable and cool, and a fridge full of food. So good times. I might tell you some more from Park City. Well, I'll tell you this right now. This is the shirt, the special event shirt that they sold at the show right there. I think they only made 100, 150 of them, something like that. I got my archival sample. And then great merch people, tour merch people, Aaron and the company Easy Partners, they made the crew and the band these embroidered hats. This is not nothing that's being for sold or anything yet, but or I don't even ever, might not never be sold, but it was some cool gifts from our merch folk, our touring live concert merch folk. Aaron, thank you, very cool. Now, I met with somebody who's here in the chat now, or was earlier, Michael Proskin, our friend from Chicago, who I've known for many years. I couldn't believe it. Right before doors open, he comes walking in the club. I'm like, Michael, what the hell are you doing here? I can't believe you're here. I had no idea. He may have even told me he was coming, but I don't remember. So it was a shock to see him walk in. It was really cool. And yeah, he was here last couple of streams. Yeah, so you guys know him. But he walked up and he's like, look, I got you some stickers because I know you love stickers on your front door. And look, he got me this. Pretty good, huh? And then he got me this, both Park City related. See, it says Park City, Utah on the cat's ass, and don't be an, I think it's don't be an a-hole is the whole vibe. But look at that cat's angry. Hell yeah. Great stickers, Michael. Thank you so much. And is that all I have? Oh yeah, I had this. You know, one of my duties, as it were, when I'm at a Devo show is to grab any kind of posters or press or anything I find. All I could find was this. I didn't see a big show poster, but there's the Devo. Interestingly enough, on the same night Devo played, after Devo played, around 11, Lil Jon played. It was so weird. But yeah, this and then a postcard with basically the same graphic on it. That's all I found. There's no really big flyers or posters or anything. It was kind of sad, but I was glad to get the one I got. I got something. I hate when there's nothing to represent the show, like no paper goods, no ticket, no flyer, no nothing. I just can't. Drives me crazy. Daniel Hensley, what's up? I see you. Drink more, Pilmer. Okay, I will if you will, miss you. Is that a deal? Now, I hope Tim's had a great birthday. I wonder what his family's. I'm going to guess they're eating a nice dinner somewhere. Maybe they'll have a couple of drinks. And then they're going to go laser tagging. No. Sword fighting. No. We're going to play basketball. No, I don't know what they do. What do families do for birthdays these days? I don't know. This is the most important thing I forgot to tell you about my time at Park City. Okay, so I have a pretty good flight there. I mean, I left here 7 a.m, something like that. I had a connection in Chicago, and I got to Park City around 2:30, got to the house around 3:30 or something like that. And I didn't feel bad. The flight was fine. Wasn't painful. And I wasn't really jet lagged or anything like that. So, Aaron and I went out that first night, had a few drinks, and had fun. And we didn't have to go to the venue the next day until, late in the morning, or it wasn't like an early call. So, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, wow, I feel like I drank way more than I really did last night because I didn't really drink that much. Didn't really have time to, and I woke up and I was just feeling like awful, and so I started drinking water and I took some ibuprofen, and then all day I was just like really out of it. Like I couldn't like focus. I was all like kind of cloudy and kind of dizzy and like real kind of tired, and I was like thinking, man, am I getting sick? What is going on? And then finally, when we're at the venue setting up and everything, and it's getting to be towards showtime, somebody mentions, we're going to bring some oxygen back to the band for the show, like canisters of oxygen. I was like, oh man, I forgot about elevation stuff. So like the Park City elevation had me screwed up, like for the first day and a half I was there or whatever it was. And I didn't really start feeling, normal again until I got on the plane to come home. I was just like, usually I'm not that sensitive to that kind of stuff, but man, it just snuck up on me and it slapped me. It slapped me hard. Park City slapped me with that elevation sickness. It's real. Hey, no baloney. I see you up in there. What's up? Hey, what's up, Wayne? I see you. H. Tom C. What's happening? Hey, miss you. Thanks for telling people about that Fonzie thumbs up. They get drunk and fight. Hmm? Who? Who are we talking about? Wait. Seeing a black long sleeve Diva shirt. They're. I don't think. Are those on the site? It's got that Energy Dome logo. It's kind of a 3-dimensional dome, and then Devo's up under the lid, up under the opening of the dome. The Devo logo. I know that it's on a T-shirt. Maybe it's on long sleeve. Maybe it's on a hoodie. It's on something at clubdevo.com. Now, whether it's in stock or not, I don't know. But if there are any of those available to sell, which I think there are leftovers, I'll see if we can put them up on the site at some point. But they may just be waiting to be taken to the shows that are coming up in May. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question entirely. Yeah, altitude sickness. It was crazy. It wasn't like full on sick though. It felt like I was getting sick, but it did affect my appetite. It affected any energy or like drive that I had. I was just like, whoa, because I really wanted to eat, but I just couldn't eat a lot. Hey, Record Hound, what's up? Well, I said normie. I didn't say what you said. Wah, wah, wah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah. I could believe that. Now it's 7:30. Now, before I get into some things here, this is something that I have to shoot a video for right here. This has only been used as a stand for something else tonight, but what's in this box is going to be unboxed on video fairly soon in the next few days, and probably I won't be able to show you for a few weeks what's in here, but there's something cool in there. Okay, can't tell you right now. Now in here, there's also something cool, and I'm going to open it probably in about 30 minutes or so. This is a gift package from my friend Jeff Clayton and his band, the mighty ANTiSEEN. Now, if you're not hip to ANTiSEEN, ANTiSEEN is a southern punk rock band from the early 1980s. I met them in 83, which I believe is the year they started. And this was their first EP. And way back when, I had the mighty Joe Young, rest in peace, sign that in ballpoint pen. Way back in the 80s when I was a teenager. So been a fan of theirs for decades. I've helped them however I can with sometimes merch design, sometimes website work I do for them, whatever I can do to help these guys. They changed my life. Drastic EP, and they started a genre of rock and roll called destructo rock, and they would blow stuff up on stage and have mannequin heads that had egg eyes, and they would poke the eyes out, and all the egg would drain out. It was pretty great horror show stuff. So we're going to open this box in a little bit from the mighty ANTiSEEN, and I can't wait to see what's in there. Now, I do want to ask everybody, and this is something we do every Thursday if I can remember to do it, and it's me asking you to post something in the side chat there, something positive that happened to you since last Thursday. Just start with the word positive in the chat so I know what you're referring to. Give us a brief description. It could be anything that was forward moving in your life, something that made you happy, made you laugh, made you some money, made somebody you don't like die. Could be anything you consider positive. Mm-hmm. I would like to start reading those almost immediately. Here we go. Daniel Henley's having trouble with his Roku. I saw that much. Shane. Oh, cool, Shane. That's one I don't even know if I have. I gotta see if I have that one even. I don't even know if I do. What's up, Shane? Nice to see you, man. What is up? Let's see. Scotty Strychnine, what's up? Nights in white satin, never meet in the end. What? What's up, Kami? I hope I pronounced that right. I think I remembered how to pronounce it. Jay Ramirez, what's up? Positive. I died. Public holiday, so I get to join the stream live. Oh, that's right. Australia. Yeah, it's Australia Day out there. Hell yeah. Cool. Positive, says Vincent. Had a ball with my auntie at the tiki bar. All right. Well, tiki bars are good for that, I hear. Heck far, positive. I got my punk rock bowling. You're going to punk rock bowling. Okay, I'll see you there, man. Positive, DJ Trish gained another subscriber. By the way, We should get DJ Trish some subscribers right now, shouldn't we? Can we get her a few? DJ Trish is passionate about music and life in general. She's always making videos. She's always coming here and saying hi. And we love her, so give her some subs. I know I'm subbed up. If I'm not, it's a mistake. No, I'm so subbed up. I always see her videos popping up on my feed. Go check it out. Spud Byro says, positive. I got to see Robin Hitchcock play Tuesday on a small club. I love seeing small club shows. Speaking of which, the Devo show at Sundance was on a very small stage in a very packed 2-level club. Interesting club. Very weird history behind it. But it's a new club. It's an old building that's been used for many things, but it's a new club. And it was really cool to see Devo on a very small stage. It was very tough for me to get around, like in the audience, to get shots of Devo. My vision, my stream of vision or whatever throughout the show was not good for photos or video. It was just, I was always behind stuff, mic things or cables or crew members or something. So it was really difficult to get shots of anything, but it was cool to see them on a small stage. The energy is all there, and they're right on the audience. And Mark could hand the microphone off the stage, just bend down and have people sing into it. He could easily jump down and do the Are We and We Are Devo thing with people. It's very cool. The band was happy with it, which, for all the shows we did, certainly for the last half of the tour, the U.S. and Australia, the band was so happy with the shows, and the tour in general was great. But Spud Ryro, thanks for bringing up that small club thing. Michael Plummer Positive found a good home for 2 of my 4 foster cats. Oh man, see, I would find it really difficult to foster cats and give them away again. Oof. But that's good of you, man. You're doing the Lord's work, as they say. Hey, Positive got to join the stream tonight. That's nice of you to say, Shane. I'm glad we could help you out with a little bit of positive. Not doing much. Let's see. Positive. Mr. Bungle tickets went on sale today. Oh, Miss you, Mr. Bungle's your stuff, man. Miss You's a Bungle fan. I know that. I pronounced you right. Okay, Kami. Okay, cool. Got it. Punk Rock Bowling. Yep. Vegas. I subbed to Trish. All right, Scotty. Cool. Nice. What is Trish's channel? There it is. Miss you. Thank you for your service. Trish's channel. Click and subscribe. Positive, organize and declutter my place. I love when that happens. Man, I did that when I got home from tour initially, and then right before I went to Sundance, the whole closet that I arranged got torn apart again because I was looking for this one particular shirt I wanted to wear to Sundance, and it said, no, I haven't seen that movie on the front. I thought it was so important that I find that. So I just ruined everything that I just did. So I got to do that again. But I like doing that and feeling good about doing it. But I hate when I have to do it and it's not done yet. That's what I hate. Hitchcock will be in Raleigh soon. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yep. I keep hearing about things coming around that I might want to see, but I'm trying not to see a whole lot. Miss you, thank you for the link. All right, cool. Subbed, right on. Carlin. Positive. I figured out how to troubleshoot 3 or 4 different things simultaneously not working with my furnace humidifier. Oh, and now I got, wow. I see. I can never do that, Carlin. You're a better man than me. That's cool. You figured it out. Man, don't give up. Is there a way you can listen to the awesome music Mark Motherwell makes for the show's interludes? Oh, you mean the stuff I use for my videos? Well, Mark graciously lets me use that stuff, but that's stuff that he recorded only to be sold on a 6 CD set, and he called the most powerful healing music in the world. And it was only sold at our art shows that we did from 2023 to 2022 to 2012 is when I did art shows for him. And then somewhere in there, starting around 2006, I think, we started selling these 6 CD sets, but they're not available anymore. They're very hard to find, and they're quite expensive if you find one. But he's got similar music. He's got this album that's, well, it's not in print anymore, but it's called Music for Insomniacs. You might want to look that up, see if you can find that. All right, so the positives, when people have lots of those, that's good. I always like hearing what, because, a lot of times when people get together to talk in whatever situation, whether it's on YouTube or wherever, people tend to talk about what's wrong, the problems, the dicks they had to work with that day or whatever. It's like, I don't want to hear. I don't want to. Nope. I can't go down that road, man. I just don't want to. I mean, I could go down the road. Um, Now, how is our Miss You? Can I ask you, how is our friend Mr. Bizarro? Have you talked to him lately? Just curious. I assume he's not streaming after this. Uh, there's a chance I may take a walk downtown in Raleigh tonight because it's really, you won't believe, it's like 70 degrees, 68 degrees right now in Raleigh in January. It was freezing, 40s, 50s at highest when I left for Park City. But now it's like in the 70s during the day. So I am going to try to walk my ass downtown because I haven't taken my nightly walks since before Utah, and I've been living a very sedentary lifestyle, which is not good for me. And I need to get my ass out and walk. So I'm hoping to walk tonight. I'm hoping that maybe my friend Ann or maybe my friend Bradley will join me, but I'm not sure. Here's some more positive. Had froze up clogged sink pipes next to washer. Fixed in minutes. Wow. Yeah, I'm not that. I need 17 repairmen at all times. Positive record hound. Health returning enough again to clean. Finally started. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Those floors, it's easy to hide them. It's funny when I look around, no matter how hard I try to not just push everything to around the on the floor to the next to the wall, I look around and there's no floor where the wall meets the floor. You can never see that in my house because there's always something against the wall, a pile of something, a piece of furniture, speakers, artwork. You can look around, there's no floor meets wall. It's just a circle of stuff surrounding me all the time, from floor to ceiling, and sometimes hanging from the ceiling. I don't know. It's a disease. I think I would call it a disease. But you know what? If I'm going to have a disease, that might as well be the one. Hey, this is where you can get music info from me and my friends here in the chat. Hey, hold up. Somebody, Benny the cat is visiting. Oh, I kind of want to see Benny. Oh, wait, is that Benny the avatar? Oh, is that Benny the Siamese? Benny, do you like disco music? Because Benny, I'm going to sing you a little disco song. When the Super Chat Charlie / Crochet Clown Disco pops off in a minute, we are going to sing a little ditty called Any Requests? No, I'm not going to take requests. I'm going to, you know what? I got to go back to my favorites, and that's Village People. And they have a song, and I'm only going to sing the title because that's all you really need to hear at this point. The disco goes off, I sing the title of the Village People song, and then Charlie steals the soul. Ready? Hot Cop. Okay, that's all you need. Hot Cop. Hot Cop is a great disco song. And, if you're into cops, you might think this cop is hot. And now, after the disco cools down, Super Chat Charlie comes in here, sneaks in with his light up toilet, gets your attention, and then, whoop, more of that soul is gone right there. He's scraping the bottom for the rest of your soul. Right there, you're very kind. Such a kind person. And that sweet little Benny. Oh, wait, we got more positives coming in. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what really feels bad, writer Jordan Gory Jory, is when you try to fix something yourself and you mess it up worse, and you end up not only causing yourself stress, pain, anger, and a mess, then you have to pay somebody to come fix it. So my thing is, just pay somebody to fix it. Don't even try. Don't even try, Michael Pilmer. Daniel Hensley, positive. My friend Craig, who plays bass with me and Marshall Pyle as Thraz Wobble, is renting a portion of my land to park his tiny house on. He's also adding a driveway. That's a lot, man. There's a lot going on. That's a very active scene. That's an active scene. Sorry, Charlie. Hey, what's up, Meowser? Don't start trouble. Oh, wait. Now, is Mr. Bizarro doing anything? Wait a second. I don't believe Mr. Bizarro is streaming today, unfortunately. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Bizarro. That's right. Now, Mr. Bizarro Aaron, our friend Aaron, when he does stream, he shares some great music with us, and I can't watch as much as I would want to all the time, but I appreciate him. Hey, Miko, what's up? Finished a piece of artwork that had me stumped for a while. I get that. Sometimes it's a daunting task to come up with something, but then when you find it, it's like, oh, it feels good. It's like, oh yeah, I knew I could come up with it. Zuna, Zuna, Zuna Tuna, very creative individual here. Is Butter Knives about Zuna? If so, tell her I said hi. Very cool that you stopped in. Is that a cat in a dome? Oh wait, it's some kind of animal human thing in a dome, and I like it. Nice avatar, Zuna. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you were entertained by whatever we're doing here. Groovy Lisa, nice to see you. Hello to you. Cheers. I got to drink more, by the way. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. That's got to make me burp. I'm sure it's going to make me burp. Okay. Oh, I know. Look at this. Everybody loves when the disco pops off. Now, if I really had a big production team here, I would have like the disco music that is not copyright controlled just come in here and fill the room. We'd have all kinds of dancers and streamers and drugs. It would just be like Studio 54 right up in here, but it'd be crochet clowns mixed in with all that. Animated, of course, AI animated weird finger clowns. AI fingers. So yeah, let's see what else is going on in the chat here. Get that clown going. Positive. I'm working on long animation and making slight progress. Oh, see, you guys. There are young people on this planet that actually spend most of their time creating interesting things. I know it's unheard of. It's unheard of. But I know at least two of them. And Zuna is one of them. And just congrats on what you do and who you are. Just thanks for being that. All right. That is Benny the Cat. Oh, I love Benny the Cat. Now, Benny, is he a nice Siamese? Sometimes them Siamese can be a little temperamental. Mm-hmm. All right, now I have to go walk over there and get one of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to you the whole time. I'm gonna walk over to that fridge and I'm gonna keep talking to you, and I'm gonna have this guy tantalize you with a little free light up toilet action. Okay, here we go. I'm going to talk while I walk. I'm going to talk to my friends while I walk. I'm going to get a beer over here. I'm going to talk while I walk. I'm walking and I'm talking and I'm coming back with a beer. Here we go. All right. Thank you, guys. Hope you heard that wonderful serenade. Sing Boney M. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of disco. There's this one guy, I want to say his name is Paul Young or something. Not Paul Young. Paul somebody. He wasn't a very famous disco guy, but he had this red vinyl album that I have at least 2 copies of, I think, because I love it so much. I got to look that up now. I haven't listened to that in years. But there's Discotex and the Sexolettes, if you've not dug into that. Old disco, like 1975, I think, was that era of disco there. But yeah, I like all the big names, KC, Village People, Donna Summer, even love that Kiss disco song. Love disco. I was never a disco sucks person. I always liked disco, along with my rock and roll. Let's see, Sing Food Fight. Now, see, I would, but that's not really a disco song. That's a punk rock song that the Village People did, JB Ramirez. J Ramirez. You're going to see Shen Yun. Now, what is Shen Yun? Robot Cop. Robot Cop might be a hot cop to some people. So Hot Cop could be about Robot Cop. You never know. ACM, yeah, it's true. But in this case, it's like Michael Jackson bad or like LL Cool J bad, All cops are bad. They're bad. You know it really, really bad. All cops are bad. You know it. I'm bad. Blowfly. Now, Armist Bates. I got to say, Blowfly, ooh, that man. I was privileged to work with Blowfly a little bit. A friend of mine was his manager, and I did his website for a while, and I was able to go to a few Blowfly shows around the country and hang out with that guy a little bit. And he was really a weirdo. He was really, really cool. Like, it was not an act. Like, Blowfly was, he was that guy, you know, a lot of times, just a weird freak. And he loved it. He loved being a freak. And I if you don't know who Blowfly is, go check it out. I don't, the site that I did for him, I don't think is no longer up, but it was years ago. But man, hey, Groovy Lisa, positive made it another day. Hey, make it another night too. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Now, I think it's about time that that's too long for me to remember. Positive continued. Between Craig and the last 3 days of doing odd electro work, people, I have made more than enough to make my house payment, which is a little late. Hey, at least you're paying on a house. Wait, is it a house payment or is it rent? Because if it's a house payment, it's a lot better than if it's a rent. Lumberjack music. That is a vinyl community inside joke. For our friend Vinyl Richie. I don't think Vinyl Richie stops by anymore, but hey, Mike Pope. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for talking about what's your avatar. Isn't it a little skellies? No, that's the sea creature. That's the creature from the Black Lagoon, isn't it? Isn't it? I hope it is. Oh, yeah, please tell Butter I said hi. Zuna, I know this is a few minutes ago. I need to catch up. Michael Proskin, enjoy the stickers. Thanks again for the radiation suit swag. Yeah, Michael, I wanted to make sure I gave you something special at that show. So I had that scrap of suit that they tore off of themselves, and I handed it to you. So, Michael, thanks for all you do and your kindness. I wish I could have come out with you that night after the show, but I had to get in a van and go, and I'm glad I did because I got back there and I was beat. I was tired. All that elevation sickness or whatever it's called. Brian Skitch. Positive. Oh, a new puppy named Juniper arrives tomorrow. Whoa. How many puppies do you have, Brian? Juniper. I want to say I used to have a credit card by a company called Juniper. I don't know why I know that. Positive, says Vincent. Heard theme from Express for the first time in years. Oh, I can see that 12-inch album cover. I can see it in my brain. Yes, I can see it. Now, here we go. I'm going to try to catch up here. Clowns mentioned. I love clowns. Oh, hey, DJ Tris. Thanks for the thumbs up. Let's see here. Hold on. Fun fact. You're wearing a Super Chat Charlie shirt right now. Now, people, if you would like to own your very own t-shirt with this man printed in full color graphics with glow-in-the-dark toilet and glow-in-the-dark eyes, I'm not even kidding you, then I'd like you to... oh, you know what? I totally forgot to get this to go. Here. Now, if you would look in this little thing I got rolling there, you will see that there's a thing at the end of that whole scrolling thing that says, oh, thanks for supporting this channel however you can, blah, blah, blah. And then it says to buy Michael Pilmer merchandise, go to this thing. So I'm going to put the link here, and you can get your own Super Chat. Here we go. Chat Charlie T here. And I think still have at least one of each size. I'm not sure. But as you'll see, it's not a cheap t-shirt. It's not cheap as in price. It's not like it's fully screen printed, real screen print ink on a 100% cotton shirt. Nice shirts. And it's a picture of a rock star, this guy, on the shirt in all his glory with a glow-in-the-dark toilet. So thanks, Miss You, for wearing your Super Chat Charlie shirt tonight. And it's super comfy, I know. It even got a thumbs up from Mr. Bizarro because he's very picky about shirts that he wears, right? He liked it. I have a Dickies video coming up. As soon as I can get this one thing I'm waiting for Leonard Grace Phillips to send me, I'm going to do the video. Horror Hilarity. That's a good name for a goth band, like a Misfits cover band, but it's all like clowns, maybe. I don't know. Is that a bad idea? I'm a lumberjack, and that's the geeky lumberjack reference. And then we have another geeky reference, which is from the vinyl community. It's well, we had Vinyl Richie with his steamboat music, and then we had Aaron with his lumberjack music. Holy crap. Now, Disco Duck. Oh, I was never a fan of Disco Duck. I know I'm jumping around here, but, I lost track. I've been trying to keep track of the chat, but I'm really losing track. Now I need to take a shot. Does anybody want to do a shot with me? I'm going to do some Crown Royal whiskey. Right. I'm going to do that in front of your face. And then I'm going to open this nifty box of Destructo Rock from my friends in the awesome, pure Southern punk rock band, ANTiSEEN. Kings of Destructo Rock, by the way. Purveyors of Destructo Rock. All right. Did Devo play any rare cuts like Whip It? Oh, they played the rarest stuff, just like Whip It. They did play Planet Earth, which they haven't played in years. Jerry does a great job singing that song and acting out that song on stage. He's just great for that. That tune, he really shines. Now, here we go. I'm a real man. I drink milk. Take a shot of milk with me, Devo13. All right. Okay. So, Miss you ready? Everybody ready? Kami, you ready? Anybody? Okay, here we go. Cheers to you people who are joining me here on this little thing we do on Thursday. I'm in a room all alone, and if it wasn't for you being out there in the chat, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I would be looking at a camera for no reason. But it feels like I'm hanging out with people. And Charlie, no offense, dude, but you're like a little Halloween toy that's been mangled and abused and mutated, and you're not a person really, but cheers, you're good enough. All right, cheers, everybody. Here we go. Yeah, I do enough of those, I'll want to walk downtown. Yeah. That's right. Funny story. Interesting. 2014, Devo did a tour celebrating their hardcore Devo years, which was like the early 70s to mid 70s, where they just recorded on 4-track, really raw, guttural rock and roll experiments with noise and taboo lyrics and all that stuff. So they celebrated this era of the band by only performing things that were recorded between 1972 and 1975, something like that. 73, 75. And they didn't do Whip It the whole tour. The tour was, I believe, sold out the whole tour. I think it was US only. They did not do Whip It one night. Not one. I never heard a complaint. I never heard anybody say I was pissed off because I saw Devo and they didn't do Whip It. Everybody was hip to what was going on. At least the people I talked to were hip. But the crowd was singing these random underground, you want to talk about underground Devo, listen to their Hardcore Devo, Volume 1, Volume 2, and the new box set called Art Devo, which really takes hardcore to a new underground height, really. It's like the height of Art Devo. Art Devo was that hardcore era. It was the most art part of that band, was that era. Malcontent. What is going on, Malcontent? I was just mentioning my friends in the mighty ANTiSEEN. And my friend Malcolm here we're both lifelong ANTiSEEN fans. We've loved them for decades. In fact, one of the connections we have is that we are fans of ANTiSEEN and Devo. That's why we've known each other for many, many years. And now Malcontent actually plays bass guitar in ANTiSEEN, and he has for quite some time now, and I'm proud of him. Malcolm, living the dream. Thanks for your service to rock and roll. Malcolm has a great Facebook and YouTube channel, and he does streams about music stuff all the time. He sells records. He's got a label called TPOS. He puts out records like, my band, Thor and the Ass Boys, with my friend Thor, John Michael Thor, rock warrior from Canada. We have a band, a punk rock band called Thor and the Ass Boys. Malcontent's put out a couple of our 7-inches. He's also put out, his own bands, which you need to look into. ANTiSEEN, of course, Gigi Allen, all kinds of stuff. Tiny Tim. It's look up Malcontent. If you know what's good for you, Google that guy. Uberhouse, really well-known mainstream. Yeah. Everybody requests Uberhouse when they want to hear Devo. Shucks, Malcolm's blushing. I like that. Kind of turns me on. Thor in all caps. It's like the logo. It's like Devo. That's why, you know what? Years ago, I started typing Devo in all caps because I thought it looked more like the logo. And it's probably not supposed to be typed like that, but I just have to. Now look at this. Miss You is putting up your link to your channel, Malcolm. And she also subbed you, Malcolm 10. Now, Miss You is a good friend to have. You may want to butter her up with some free music because if you get her on your streams, she'll take care of you. She'll take care of you. That shot was good. Now, 8 p.m. on the dot, according to my computer here, East Coast time, US. It's time to open the package of Destructo Rock from the mighty ANTiSEEN. Okay? Bet you there'll be something related to Malcolm Tent in this box. Here we go, guys. One of the most happiest times of my life has been opening rock and roll gifts from rock and roll bands, including rock and roll bands, about rock and roll bands, for the sake of rock and roll bands. Rock and roll. I love packages of rock and roll. Now, here we go. Oh. Now, wait, just to prove to you that this came from... There it is. It says Clayton. That's Jeff Clayton, the singer of ANTiSEEN. All right. Oh, yeah. Opens up just like a box does. Incredible. Oh, cool. This is the limited edition ANTiSEEN cardboard packing square. There's the chest pressing. And this is the retail release of the cardboard protective. Oh, I'm gonna have to set this down. Now, I'm into this. You know I'm into stickers. Who's that? The Cosmic Commander of Wrestling. Now, my friends, ANTiSEEN, they're very much into wrestling, especially Mr. Clayton. And that is the Cosmic Commander. I believe he passed away some time ago. Rest in peace, Cosmic Commander. He was a good friend of ANTiSEEN. That's for sure. Oh, look at this, you guys. Speaking of the Cosmic Commander of Wrestling. Look at that. Yeah, he would show up at their shows and introduce them. He was pretty wild. Look at that. ANTiSEEN Buffalo 40-year anniversary. That there, I saw the 40th anniversary show last year. They started in '83. Last year was 2023. That is 40 years. I couldn't believe it. Hold on, Zuna. If you're still here, I think I'm going to head out, but it was fun stopping by. Butter and I say hey, and sorry she couldn't make it. She feels sick. Oh, Butter and I drink water. And, hail, and you'll feel better. Zuna, thank you so much for stopping by and for your comments. I love you guys. Stay creating. Creators, man. They rule. They're going to rule, and you're going to rule life. You're going to rule life. Look, okay, Devo13 says, I always wonder how Rock and Roll High School, the movie, would have been with Devo instead of Ramones. Terrible. That is so Randy. That's so Randy. Okay, we got stickers and patches so far, but we got more in here. Look at this. That is Jeff Clayton's record label, Long Haired Weirdo Records, with Jeff Clayton drawn artwork there. Oh, and look at this. I don't even know what this is. I've heard that name somewhere. Where do I know this name from? Okay, well, this is on Long Haired Weirdo Records. Where do I know that name from? I know that guy. I think I know that guy. Wait a second. Who is this? I got to look into that. It's going to be new to me. Oh, Scott Savage. And this is a friend of Jeff's who has passed away some time ago. This is live at the Milestone Club 84. That's going to... I don't know how to describe the Streets. I'm not that familiar with them. Some kind of rock-based music, I'm sure. Check that out. Oh, and here's another Streets. Now, this guy here, Marlon Cherry, I believe his name was, bass player for the Streets, and he was also bass player for ANTiSEEN for a brief time. I believe he's a very well-respected jazz musician now or something. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, look up this guy. I think his name is Marlon Cherry, if I'm not mistaken. I can't read this, of course. Oh, wait. Marlon Cherry plays guitars, keyboards, sax, recorder, and vocals. Yeah, look that up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. ANTiSEEN bomb shirt. Hell yeah. And it's, it's rare when you get a shirt that's not black from a rock band. I'm starting to really appreciate non-black t-shirts because cat hairs don't show up on them. But speaking of which, we have a black t-shirt here. Oh, I love that. I have so many ANTiSEEN shirts. I'm going to guess I have 65 or 70 ANTiSEEN shirts, maybe more. I don't know. I got bins of them. I've been following these guys for 40 years. Look at this. This is one of my favorites now. Look at that. 40 years of ANTiSEEN, you guys. That makes me feel ancient. I was just a teenager when I first saw them. Look at this. Oh, Joe Buck Yourself. Now, this guy has opened for ANTiSEEN many, many times. Really good friend of them. I've never owned any Joe Buck Yourself releases. This is all, I believe this is Jeff Clayton artwork, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least that logo is, the Weirdo Records. Anyway, but this guy is a character. I just saw him play with ANTiSEEN at the 40th anniversary. Black vinyl. I wonder if this other one's a different color vinyl. Let's see. Because there's two of them in here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Gray vinyl, black vinyl. I got them. Archived. I'd really try to archive ANTiSEEN stuff. I try to keep my ANTiSEEN collection really, really close to 100%. But there's a few singles I'm missing. And stuff like this even counts, stuff with Jeff's artwork on it, anything related to ANTiSEEN, Long Hair Weirdo Records, it all counts. It's all part of my obsession to support this band in any way I can and archive all the stuff because, man, they changed my life when I was a kid. Joe Young, the guitarist, rest in peace, original guitarist here of ANTiSEEN, he taught me how to play guitar when I was like 14 or 13 or something. Crazy. Like just the one chord I know. That's all I learned from him. Okay, that goes down there. Now, dig this. This is something I did not get from the 40th anniversary, but I wish I did. And now he got it for me. Look at that. That's a great poster. 40 years, man. Whew. It's mind-blowing to me. And that Devo just had their 50th year. And then, to think, I've been working with Devo for like half their career. That's so crazy. Oh, now here, the People's Choice. This was a live show, an invitation-only live show that I think that ANTiSEEN did possibly during lockdown. And then they released it as this special orange vinyl album with a rubber stamped cover rubber stamped by Malcolm Tent, who may still be here in the side chat. Look at that. Trademark of Destructo Rock, everybody. If you could have been there in the 80s to see Destructo Rock really at its peak, it would have changed your life just like it changed my life. And now look, here is the blue vinyl version of the People's Choice. And I gotta have them because I have to archive my ANTiSEEN. It's like a religious thing for me. It's like I don't know. It's like tithing. It's like I have to put my effort and energy into collecting these things that this band puts out. It's just human brain. I can't figure it out. Even if it's my brain, I can't figure it out. I don't know why. But damn, that's great stuff. Cheers to ANTiSEEN, the mighty ANTiSEEN, to Jeff Clayton. Appreciate you. Your service to rock and roll. Joe Young, rest in peace. All the other people who have served in ANTiSEEN currently and in the past. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There, he has more information on the People's Choice. We had the people vote on songs we never play. I wish I couldn't come to this show because of touring or some kind of travel I had to do for work. I was so bummed I couldn't come to it. I would have had to have heard Destructo Rock. I'm not even sure if it's on the record. I haven't heard that record yet. I've been touring too much. And I would definitely requested the old Destructo Rock or the ANTiSEEN theme song. Those are the ones. I mean, there were because that's what people called them. I mean, only your brain will lock you down. I agree with that. Now, the best people cost a little bit. I mean, the free people, you don't want to just pick up the free bin people. You got to pay a little bit for a quality person. Do not take the free people handouts. Kids are free people. Don't take those because they won't be free in the end. It will cost you some money. Cheers and Roebuck. There's a joke from Dave the Pickup Artist, which we appreciate. We appreciate his jokes. Okay, 100 were pressed on gray, 200 on black. Damn it. Where am I going to get those, Malcolm? God. Oh, wait, that's the 7-inch. Are you talking about long-haired weirdo Joe Buck Yourself? Are you talking about... I think you're talking about Joe. You're talking about the Joe single. All right. Now, do we still have people watching this thing? Jeez. What am I supposed to do? Here we go. I'm just flailing. I'm flailing aimlessly without my co-host here. Now, is that true? Is that number true? Let me refresh this to see if this is actually the honest to God truth about what's going on in my life right now. Yeah, it was true. My goodness. Now, I'm noticing also that the thumbs, the little thumbs up things, those little algorithm tricksters there, those trickery things that trick the algorithms into thinking that we're something special, those almost exactly match the watchers. And then the watchers just jumped up a few numbers. That's just so good. Oh my God. Hey, Brad, you're walking tonight with me? Dude, come over here whenever you want. We'll go immediately at 9:00. We'll go walking downtown. Come on. It's 68 degrees. My house is a mess though, Brad, except what's in the camera shot. But come on. Let's do it. I haven't seen my friend Bradley Sovine. Who is related to who? Can you guess? Who is Brad Sovine related to in the music world? Can anybody guess? This is my former neighbor, but always my neighbor, who moved a mile away from me a few years ago, and it's been really hard. It's been difficult. But Brad is my lifelong neighbor, and he's related to somebody, and I want you to guess who. Red Sovine! Dead wax! He wins. Carlin wins. That's right. To Red Sovine. And over the years, me and a couple other people have helped him build his Red Sovine shrine at his house as a conversation piece. So every time I find a really cool Red Sovine album cover that's brilliant, nice condition, or maybe CD or cassette, I try to get something Red Sovine on each media format for him to put in his thingamajig. But yeah, Brad, you just, if you want to, I could, the downstairs door might be locked, but if you just come right around 9:00, or actually come like 10 after 9, okay? If you come over at 10 after 9, I'll be ready and the door will be open, all right? Marty's outside, so watch out for him when you pull up. Martin is outside. Fred Sovine is a myth, Malcolm Tent. I think Malcolm Tent may have drank too much from his gallon jug of water. He's drunk on water right now. Malcolm Tent's drunk on water, everybody. Check it out. That's what he does. He tries to, every time he sees the word red, he tries to make it say Fred. I don't know what this deal is with that. He's got this Fred fixation. Hey, check out Leo Morascioli. He plays metal covers. He does a great version of Play That Funky Music. Oh my goodness. I was just saying how I've heard too many versions of that song in my lifetime. I have heard too many versions of that song. Hey! That's true. Vinyl Richie, he is related to the Waxed. Vinyl Richie. I just found this piece of tape, and I think it means man boobs. Do you want me to send you this? Because I think this means man boobs. I heard you're into man boobs. No, I never heard that. That's a lie. Richie, I'm so glad you're here. Vinyl Richie needs no introduction, really, but I'm going to introduce him. Vinyl Richie is the king of the vinyl community as far as the real hardcore punkers go. Vinyl Richie's a fan of music, and he has a great channel, and he has more subscribers than me, but you should go give him more subscribers because he is awesome. You should watch his videos on records. He does a lot of those, and he's entertaining, sweet fella, and I love his man boobs. Well, if you had any, I wish you would get some. Implants for you, Vinyl Richie. We're going to take a collection. Wait, Dead Wax is spinning tonight? Red Sovine is Bradley's great uncle. That's so cool. We're going to dig up some dirt on Red from your family, Brad. That's nice. Ned Bovine. You know what? What if we started a Red Sovine punk rock tribute band called Ned Bovine? Okay, maybe not. Richie, Randy. Now look, Richie and Randy are like, they're so hardcore. Those guys are so punk. Little Rosa, now he's really high. I don't know what he's doing. He's high on water. He's so fine. Hey, do you remember that movie called So Fine? And it was about jeans with like holes in the ass, like plastic pieces in the ass, so you could see the people's ass cheeks. I think it was called So Fine. It was about a jeans company. Does anybody remember that, or is that something that I made up in my mind? I think there's a movie called So Fine, and it's about assless jeans. No, but not from Subway restaurant. He likes local mom and pop subs, typically foot long, of course. Vinyl Richie's going foot long. You guys, come on. Come on. Don't think Vinyl Richie's ever going for a 6-incher. Nope. Always foot long for Richie. 2. Please get, if you get penis implants, don't just get one. You have to get 2. Don't fuck around, you guys, okay? Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Look, misuse, giving it up right here. Giving it up. Bread bovine. Could be a Panera, could spin off into something. Wow. Dead Wax, you can just stream on my channel if you want. We'll give you, I got unlimited time over here. I pay big money for this channel every year. $400 some $500 a year for this. Hey, look at this. We got another guy in here. These are all the hardest punk guys you'll ever meet. Stunt Rock Confusion is so into hardcore punk, as is Richie and Dead Wax. And they've all been to, they were in a punk band together called Steamboat Music. All right, I'm just riffing, you guys. Armist, really, second ex-wife. All right, the third, we're gonna have to make it 3 in a row. David Lee Roth. I love David Lee Roth. I'm not even kidding. I was just talking to a friend of mine who said that he liked to read a lot of artist, musician biographies. And I said, David Lee Roth is fantastic. I read it when I was in college. It's really, really good. Yeah, there you go. Groovy Lisa knows the answers. She's done it before. Look, if Groovy Lisa's hardcore, then I live for hardcore punk indeed. Thank you. Thank you for just clarifying everything I was trying to explain, Stunty. I was just trying to you really brought it home. Thank you. Stunty is a good public speaker. Anthony, that sounds like a Tom Petty album. Wait a second. Did you take, wait, are you a Tom Petty cover band? Wait a second. Hey, look. Stunty streaming tomorrow, you guys. Now, Stunty, let me tell you for real. Stunty knows stuff about not just music, but sound. And the artsiest, fartsiest, most respected experimental corners of the universe, as far as music goes, he knows all that stuff. The most collectible, the most rare, the most intellectual, experimental, and also some of the most minimalist audio coming off vinyl and otherwise. He was a DJ in his time. He was a rock star. He's probably a model. I think he's a model right now in the vinyl community. So there you have it. Have you seen the Devo doc and what's your review? I saw 20 minutes of it when I was in LA a couple months ago. Did not see it at Sundance. But here's the deal. I'm working on a little something. I'm working on some screening possibilities. Maybe for here in Raleigh, North Carolina and elsewhere. Working on that. But no, I have not seen it all. I did supply some footage for it and some information on photos and things. I have not seen the whole thing. I saw the first 20 minutes at some point. No, what I saw looked good. Now, Stunty knows everything about music that no one likes. That's a good way to put it. In fact, I recommend that anybody here, if you're in a public situation, a social situation, somebody walks up to you and says, hey, what kind of music do you like? You should say, oh, I typically like what everybody else doesn't like. And then you watch their brain just kind of click, click, click. Because you know when you walk up to somebody and you say, what kind of music do you like? And they say, oh, I like everything. So you have to think, okay, well, you have to reword that a little bit. You like everything that you know of. You like what you hear, but you don't hear a whole lot. You're a very tiny spectrum of what music exists, and you think you like everything. Okay, you like everything that goes in the hole, but how much is going in the hole and what kind? Wait, Vinyl Richie, don't take it there. Please. And Stunty, be nice. We're not talking about that stuff. This is the dork side. Mm-hmm. That's one of them. That's one of them. That one was for the Club Devo, the retail version of the dome, not the dome that they wore on stage, I believe. The ones they wore on stage did not have the little imprint on the top. And I think the one in that museum has the little Devo imprint on the top. Now, I have a Devo Energy Dome mold here in North Carolina that was used, I don't know, I'm guessing for about 10 years at a factory here in North Carolina. It's super cool. It's super heavy. It's in my storage space. But yeah, it's a real Energy Dome mold from the time when I started helping get them made, when they became thick, quality red plastic, not white plastic that was spray painted, custom mixed, very thick, very sturdy, red Energy Dome plastic. That's how they've been made for many years. Well, here we go. Miss U has truths. And Miss U, every now and then, Miss U will throw some truths out there that hurt. They were actually car urinals. They were things made for people to pee in when they were on road trips. If you use them as a flower pot, they will tip over and they don't drain. So that's not a good idea. Now, you could use them while you're smoking pot. You can put them on your head and feel really good about things while smoking pot. I've heard. People told me. Vinyl Richie, it's good to see you, man. I've been seeing your video notices come up, and the first thing I look for in the thumbnail, although I don't always watch the video, I always look in the thumbnail to see what album you have on display in the corner. I know it's it's designed to want me to look there and to see what it is, but yes, it works. And so every time I see the thumbnail, I try to figure out what's in the corner, and typically I recognize it and I know what it is. Every now and then it throws me off, but typically I'll be able to identify what's in that corner. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I'm a Vinyl Richie fan. Even though I don't have a lot of time to watch videos, I at least look at the thumbnails and dissect them in various ways. Dissecting the thumbnails. Now, wanted to mention, last stream I got some gifts from my friend Tony, the Tony Dolan of Venom, formerly of Venom Incorporated, currently of Adam Craft, and what was the other band he sent me? Empire of Evil. Anyway, he sent me these great CDs. Okay, first of all, he also sent me a band that he's in with a guy. It's a Black Sabbath tribute band called Sabatonero. Anyway, I've been listening to this stuff, and there's the same thing on disc. Black Sabbath tribute was great stuff. I mean, it really makes me realize how much I really love the Black Sabbath music, like their style of like just the guitar sound and just the original stoner doom vibe, Black Sabbath-y. Yeah, so Tony Dolan is on these. These are excellent. And then he also sent me his Adam Craft, the new Adam Craft, newish Adam Craft. Great stuff. I wasn't really familiar with Adam Craft, but I got to go back. I got to go find some of the original stuff because the original stuff looks right up my alley too. So I got to hit myself to Adam Craft. He sent me a nice, digipacks. You can drop them and they'll survive. Venom Incorporated. I've never heard Venom Incorporated on physical media or studio. I've only seen them live once. Very unfamiliar with Venom Incorporated, so I can't wait to check that out. And I haven't had a chance to listen to this either, Empire of Evil, but I'm gonna. Good stuff. But I've listened to Adam Craft, which I like, and the Black Sabbath, which I like. I got to check out the other stuff. Now, look, I found this at a thrift store the other day. Vital Remains. You guys hip to Vital Remains? This is a reissue, not the original CD, but I'm not familiar with how they sound. I've heard their name before, but Vital Remains looks cool. I'm going to check that out real soon. That'll be my work soundtrack music at some point this weekend. Pardon me. Now, let me try to catch up with what's going on in the chat. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh boy. See, Stunty has words. Stunty has a command of the English language and other languages, which I can't say. I can barely talk English, but look at all those words. He's really good at words. Okay, wait a second. Look, you guys are having this good chat amongst each other. I don't even need to follow that. Okay, here we go. I think I need to get another beer because we have at least 35 minutes left. Is anybody interested in making noise up here tonight? No biggie if you're not. I just wanted to ask because I could do it. I could do some noise always. Speaking of which, I got really excited when I found this at a flea market. Right before I went to Utah, I found this $2, and it works, right? Just like the one, it looks just like the one, same design as I use for our noise streams here, our noise finales for the live streams. Where I take the tape and I rewind it, and make it play things over and over again. Well, everything looks great about this. It's nice and heavy. It's solid. There's something like the battery case or something in there moves around a little bit for some reason. I don't know why, but it works. But the bummer thing is that this one, and I can never tell with these things which one's going to really work or not. But this one, when you hit rewind while play is playing, it doesn't play the tape backwards. And if you hit fast forward, it doesn't play it while it's fast forwarding. It stops playing it and rewinds. And there's no way you can hold down play and rewind and make it happen at the same time. So it just doesn't do the really cool rewinding thing. So you would have to like rewind, play, and it just it's not fluid. So this is going to be a great unit for recording. It's got a great condenser mic, press play, press record, and then record live sounds. And you can get a really nice warm recording out of some of these old vintage cassette players. So I'm always looking for these rectangular handheld cassette players in hopes that they'll do that rewindy thing. Thank God my other one still works, but I need a backup to that. So if you guys see these laying around for cheap and you figure out that they can play a tape and then do the rewind thing, you know what? I'm going to get a beer and I'm going to get the other tape player and show you what I mean in case you have not been here before. Okay. Give me a second. All right. I'm going to talk to you the whole way I'm walking, and I'm going to talk about my wonderful cat, Miss Meowser. Now, Miss Meowser, while I'm walking, Miss Meowser was the longtime kitten of the family. In fact, even when she was an adult, she was still kind of like a kitten. She always looked like a kitten. Her head was bigger than an adult cat's head should be. She just had a big kitten head with big kitten eyes all the time. She still kind of looks like a kitten, but she's an adult now for sure. Did you hear that whole thing that I said? Could you hear me from across the room? I'm really curious about that. Just say, yes, we could hear you from across the room, or no, you kind of faded out. I'm just curious. And I forgot the tape player. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm just right over here. And the tape player is right here. And I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to come right on back over there. Meowser, I know you're watching me, Meowser. All right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is the old standby, my favorite. Ian Shannon, my friend Ian Shannon gave me this. Probably I'm just borrowing it, but I've been borrowing it for years. I hear you in Russia. Awesome. I can see Russia. Now, this is my favorite little repetiphile repeating tape recorder. This is amazing. This is play. This is rewind. Those are the two buttons I use the most. So I'll just show you how this works, and then I'll compare it with that one, and you can see what I mean. This is the kind of tape player I'm looking for that does this.
So-called homosexual children of so-called homosexual children of so-called homosexual children of that the so-called homosexual children of so-called homosexual children of so-called homosexual children of so-called homosexual children so-called homosexual children so-called homosexual children of called homosexual children.
See, I can do that all day and play it, zip, zip, play it. And then if I put the same tape, homosexual children. Good name for a band, by the way, Richie Deadwax. Homosexual children. So I put that in here, press play.
letting them know that it's gay. They've also...
Wait. That's a little iffy. Listen.
Gay, which is aimed at the...
See, I hit rewind, it stops. I got to stop, hit play again.
A book for kids called Growing Up Gay. 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 A book for kids...
So it's a different style. You can do it. It's kind of tricky to do both buttons, rewind, play, rewind, play, and there's no sound between. So I can't, it's a different vibe. It can be done, but this is not the preferred way to do it, right? The preferred way is zip, 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 and that backwards. Anyway, yeah, the skeech sound. Yeah. Well, you saw Repetiphile live back then? I used to be in this, I probably kind of still am in this group called Repetiphile, and it's the love of repetition. And you break it down into the parts. It's the love of repetition. So we should do these live performances where we do stuff like that, where we just like make records and tapes, skip, and have delay pedals going, and just a bunch of repetition over and over again stuff. And it was really funny and quite irritating for a lot of people. So that's why we did it. I'm going to finish this beer and go on to the next one. And we have about 30 minutes to hang out with each other. See, this is an interesting quote here. Now, Ivan, I think you're talking going digital as far as making the sounds, right? The digital is just too easy. There's no soul in it for me. I have to make these repetitive sounds manually, really, and not even just analog, but just manually. Fingers, hands, ears have to be connected to it that way. It's hard to explain because I'm not a man of many words. Who's Mazzy? Mazzy's not here. Why would Mazzy be here? He has better things to do. Really. Pokemon official channel. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is, but I love it. I love that face and that title is together. Something that does something to me. I think over there, a bunch of like fake channels in here. That's pretty good. Well, when you can attract the fake channels, you got something going on. All right, here we go. Open this beer. Hi, buddy. Meowser, what's happening? Hey, I want to thank you guys really for coming by. I'm back home now. I think for the most part, I don't have anywhere to go until May. Okay. There may be somewhere I go to see a concert if I can work it out. I do not think that's going to be possible. It would not be a wise financial decision, but I want to try to go out to see Thor in March at the Whiskey in Hollywood. I really want to try to see that. I just don't know, but I'm home for months now, hopefully. I don't have to fly on a plane anywhere until maybe March, but probably not even then. So we're going to be doing this Thursday stream regularly. Zap, what's up? Vance, cheers, man. Hey, thanks for being here. And we'll be cranking out more videos, and we'll be able to focus. I'll be able to focus on my home life and my cats, the cat drama that's happening here, and getting my bathroom fixed and my roof fixed if it still needs fixing. I can do all that stuff. So I'm happy to be home, and I want to thank you for coming to this thing because I enjoy doing it. And when I'm not home and I can't do it, it feels kind of weird. So, does anybody want to come up and make noise tonight? If not, that's okay. If you want to, just write noise in the chat. What's up, chuckleheads? My head has been chuckling a couple times tonight. Eric, High Defecation TV. I really love the name High Defamation TV. It's genius. But High Defecation TV also has a certain amount of genius involved in it, but it's kind of like potty humor genius. Poo-poo genius. Eric, good to see you. And here's Mazzy. Wait a second. That's a good quote. I'm not sure I heard that one, at least in the last 10 years. Favorite Sundance moment. Oh, I really didn't experience Sundance per se. I guess my favorite moment that was Sundance related was walking into that bar and realizing all the drinks were free. That was pretty good. I mean, because staying at the Airbnb really wasn't Sundance related, because that was actually in Deer Park, Utah, that was up the mountain from Park City. I didn't really do anything Sundance related. I mean, because the Devo show was kind of Sundance related, but not really. There was no movie involved. So, of course, Devo was my favorite moment at that place. But I think getting those free drinks at that random bar on Main Street, that was pretty good. Saved me quite a bit of money. Oh, wait, Brad's at my front door. All right, I'm going to go down and get Brad. All right, here. We got this. Oh, Kami, I'm coming right back to celebrate that. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, man. It's a mess, man. Be careful in here. Okay, my friend Brad's here. Watch out. Don't fall down on all this shit. All right, so hi, Charlie. Thank you for your service. Oh, Zep, yeah. So, yeah. Talking to Super Chat Charlie. My friend Brad's here. He's related to Red Sovine. He'll be on camera maybe soon.
There's a whole thing in the chat called like bread bovine. There's a whole.
Oh, I know. I saw all that. Well, most of it. Wait, is there another? Wait a second, Kami, insert Boney M dance party. Who bring us downtown? Okay, Kami. Before I get into the disco thing, I want to tell you the Super Chat Charlie's story is on my channel. There's a video I did about Super Chat Charlie. Just search Super Chat Charlie. I believe Super Chat is one word. Charlie's the next. Just search that on my channel. It'll come up. You'll know the story. But he's been around for decades, and that's no joke. He's been in my life for decades. So here we go. Brad, the disco is going to get ready to go off here. Now, actually, I cannot, off the top of my head, sing Boney M's Dance Party. I wish I could. But I'm going to sing another disco song, just a brief segment of a disco song for you, and I got to think of which one I want to do. Well, let's just pay tribute to the song that really probably made Kiss lose a lot of their fans, but gain a lot too, and that's I was made for loving you, Charlie. You were made for loving me. Look at that. Clown disco of the crochet kind. You can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that. And then Charlie swoops in. Oh, yeah, Kami. Got your soul. You guys, thanks, Kami. That's very kind of you. Yeah, but go look for that video, the Super Chat Charlie video. It's on my channel, I swear. Oh, yeah, so Dead Wax is saying that Sovine. Yeah, Sovine's here right now. That's so cool. Well, Brad, I haven't seen Brad in months. I mean, it's been like half a year or some shit. We used to see each other all the time. You want a beer or anything? You got? Okay. You want to put those in the fridge? Mm. It's over there. Just step over all the laundry and the bodies. And yeah, so we have 20 minutes, and we are going to probably put Brad on the spot here. Okay. Best disco party. Yes, I was Gene Simmons for Halloween. Wait, I was Gene Simmons for Halloween for like half my life. Wait, and Kami, you have to also look for my Kissmas specials that I did for maybe 2-3 years in a row. Kissmas, Kissmas, not Christmas, Kissmas. I did Kissmas specials where I dressed up as Gene Simmons. You're going to love that, Kami. Or maybe you won't. All right, so Shady. Who's Shady? I never knew you, Shady. Who are you? Brad, can you say hi to the people? We've been talking about you. This is Brad Sovine. Related to old red teddy bear. Look, that's all. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Little sneak peek. Just a little sneak
We'll,
peek.
we'll get some drinks in them. You want a shot?
Yeah.
That's all I got. Can you go down and get a shot glass out of the kitchen? Unless you want to use this one. I mean, it's just a shot glass. Yeah. Okay, he's going to get one. We're going to do a shot together, against my better judgment.
I'm out against my better judgment. So.
Well, we have to do it. We're old. We have to walk. See, you guys, it's 70 degrees out right now, and it's going to be cold again by Monday and rainy by probably tomorrow or the next day. So I told Brad, look, I really want to go out and, yeah, we're doing shots, Ian. Hey, yeah, okay, Ian Adams and Ian Shannon and you. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Also, Undertaker. Oh, I gotta see these. Whoa, that's probably not his true account. But hey, I'll take it if that is you. 45 RPM, Michael. I appreciate you being here. That's funny as hell. I was a clown in 6th grade. Well, I'm still a clown. Groovy. All right, so as soon as Bradley gets back up here, old Red Sovine kin folk, we're going to do us a shot and give you guys a little more chatty time before we walk our ass downtown.
I've been here so long, I forgot where your shot glasses were.
Fuck.
I searched every cabinet.
All right, here. Oh, wait.
Good. I need it.
Fuck.
Something.
There you go. Ready? Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. What's a song that you can, off the top of your head, by Red Sovine?
High Again.
High Again by Red Sovine. Cheers. Here we go. Right on, bitches. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, man, he gave you a free peek by accident. Y'all got a free peek. Hey, Deadwax, you did one too? Awesome. Okay, oh boy. Lots of people. Look at this. Deadwax. All those beers. Deadwax, did you just do all those beers? Because that would be cool. I want to tell you that in the coming weeks, I've got more videos planned.
You said coming.
I didn't. There's no way I said that word. I got more videos planned, and I'll be working on those when I can. And there's a chance I might take a road trip at some point. You know, those are fun for streaming, so we'll keep that in mind. Hey, Cricket, how's it doing, baby? And we appreciate you guys being here all the time. And for those of you guys who are new here for the first time, thank you. And I hope you subscribe, and I hope you come here next week, when we do this again on Thursday. Because like I said, I'm going to be home now for a while, and we're good. I don't have to go anywhere. Caesar, hey there. What's happening? Oh, Ian, I hope you did a shot with us. We already did it. I hope you did. Hey. Oh, look. Ian's my IRA. Oh, Ian real live. Hell yeah. All right, Ian, you got to dish out secrets.
Ian?
Well, there's 2 Ians in here. There's Ian Shannon and there's Ian Adams. And they may.
Whoa, they're both 2 first name peoples?
Yep.
Whoa.
I know. Crazy, huh?
Quadruple first name.
I know. There's so many first names being thrown around. Enjoy the show. Record Man, it's not over. We still have at least 17 minutes or some shit.
At the end of class, everybody's putting their books in their backpack, you know.
Who? Who's a backpack? Backpack?
Yep.
What are you talking about backpacks for? Hey, you wouldn't be able to come over here for a second and talk to them for a minute because I have to pee. We only have a few minutes, but hey, Ian Shannon did do the shot with us. Okay, yeah, just just be nice.
Would you take a shot of Ian?
Yeah,
I got to read. I saw you had questions coming up that I couldn't see in the chat earlier. I'm in the middle of a text. This is weird. You got like a delay on one screen.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Your viewership is going down. It's diving. It is diving. I'm killing it right now. Somebody said beatbox. I don't think that's going to happen. Chug. All right, we can get behind that one a little bit. Had a little chug there. Oh, tell a joke. Oh, damn. Wish I had one. I'm not good at this at all. I got nothing. Thank God you're back. We're usually more talking than that. I had nothing to talk about.
Bradley Sovine, everybody.
Sorry, everybody. Actually, I don't care. I don't care.
He's struggling with emotions right now. So, wait. Oh, you know Ian from high school. Awesome. Right on. Groovy Lisa, what is that? What is that little yapping thing? Is that RC? RC? I know him. He's not here. Foggy out tonight. Stunty's been around. I think he was here the last couple streams we did, for sure. Yeah, I don't think you got a joke out of Brad, did you? No, no. I mean, I couldn't tell a joke either. I'm not good at jokes at all. Now, people, I want you to tell me who's got concerts coming up that they're planning on seeing in the next week or two. Because I got nothing, and that's unusual. What are you going to see in the next week or two? Is there anything coming up in your area that you're psyched to see?
I want to see Fish in Vegas at the Sphere.
When's that?
April 18th, 19th.
Well, that's okay. That's in the future. Yeah, April. My friend here is going to see Fish in Vegas.
Sphere.
I'm going to be there in May in Vegas. RC. Is there a new friend RC here? I don't know RC. I mean, I know an RC, but he's not somebody that would be here. No, it's not. Rathette, what happened? What's somebody's laughing at Rathette. Hold on. That's great. Oh my God. Now, you people quit cutting up in here. Okay. It's a family show. Now, it's hot outside, isn't it?
It's 68. It's
yeah, I'm going to put shorts on. I'm putting shorts on.
This is kind of nice. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm going to put shorts on before we go, but that's all I got to do, and then we can split. Now, people, Orphan Annie, Elvis Costello in Raleigh. Oh, that's right. I saw that announcement. All right. Probably at the Red Hat, I'm assuming. Huh? Right. The only thing I have on the radar, really, that I know of off the top of my head is possibly Circle Jerks coming up, and and then in July there's an 80s festival out here that I'm going to go see. Dead Wax actually lives 666 miles from me, and that's funny because his name is Dead Wax 66. So we just added 3 more sixes to that. That's all. No big deal. Just a bunch of sixes, right? Dead Wax, you should totally drive that distance, and we'll have a celebration. Dead Wax's 666 trip. Oh, that's right. This one here. Me and my friend Ian and probably other people are going to see this band who I've wanted to see ever since Leonard Graves Phillips of the Dickies hit me to this band, Odoki Beaver. If you don't know them and you like energetic rock and roll by beautiful people, you check it out. Can we please take Dead Wax's wrench? Nah, look, I hang out with a lot of useless people. Miss you. And just another useless person. It's not going to... She's like, take this guy's wrench away from your channel. He's worthless. No. That's why he has it. Yeah, whole family. Yeah, Jeff's taking his whole family to that show. It's going to be great. If you don't know that band, and I'll put it up there one more time. Otoboki. It's Otoboke Beaver. Otoboke. It's Otoboke Beaver. Yeah, however you pronounce that, that's how you spell it. That's how you Google it. You should check it out. I'm really psyched to be able to see them. Leonard Graves Phillips of the Dickies and I were like, I hipped him to this band, and then he was like, well, you like that, you might like this, and then he sent me a link to this Beaver band there, and oh my God, I was like, whoa, that is so cool. That was like years ago. So I'm so psyched they're coming to be very close to my house. Hey, wait. That's what we do every Thursday. That's like par for the course. Actually, that's what's happened for the last several decades. Anybody who's around me. Oh, shit. No, you know what? It's kind of like wet, kind of almost rainy outside. I'm not going to be streaming downtown now. No, I don't want to carry all that crap.
Foggy outside.
It's foggy and spooky, and I don't want to have my camera out there. But those walks will happen when it's weather permitting. Hey, you all grateful dogs? Grateful dogs, Palmer, what's up? Hell yeah, I'm grateful for dogs. Mm-hmm.
I'm a dog.
Yeah, but if it wasn't such a pain in the ass to walk with all this crap, I would do it. But selfie stick, battery charger, all the cord. No, I'm not gonna. No.
I don't want to walk next to a influencer in the wild.
Yeah, like walk next to a production company. It's like no, yeah, no, I can't do that. I'm off the clock after I get off here, as they say. But I really need to get exercise, and I'm so glad Bradley showed up with me because I haven't done this walk in so long, and I'm getting fat. My medium shirts are not fitting quite so comfortably anymore.
I went bowling and I bowled 2 games last week, and I was sore for like 2 days afterwards.
See that? You got another glimpse. You got another glimpse of a damn bovine there. Sovine. Rovine. Movine. Miss You does rock, Cammy. I ain't gonna lie. Dogs in the yard right here. Dogs in the yard. Do you know that? Yeah. Hey, Raythat, what are you doing? Raythat just donated 666 Australian dollars. 6.66. And that's really delicious and great. And now what we're going to do is we have to come up with another disco song. And when I get put on the spot, it's a little difficult to think of one. I could do an old standby. But I think what I'm going to do is take a chance on me. Take a chance. If you change your mind, I'll be first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. You can do your very best. Okay, and then the disco calms down, and then Super Chat Charlie with a light up toilet. You will not see a bastardized Halloween robot toy holding a light up toilet anywhere else on YouTube unless they're biting my rhyme. And then the soul's gone. Thank you for your service, Rathat. I don't know why you're so generous and kind, but we appreciate it here. And I just saw another comment you made, Rathat. I have to comment on this. You said fish heads. You mean like roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. You know that? Is that what you're talking about, Rathat? Tell me if that's the fish heads you're talking about. More Clown Disco says more Miss You.
I'm thinking he's talking about me as a fish head, like a Grateful Dead, like a deadhead. I wonder if he's saying like that.
Hey, peace out, Tabor's 150 Mike style. What does that mean, Grateful Dog? You're talking over my head. That's the one. Okay, Rathet. I was telling you about Christmas, right? My video streams on Christmas, the Christmas streams I would do last 2 or 3 years. The last couple of years I did them. My friend Artie Barnes, who was one of the guys who wrote Fish Heads of Barnes and Barnes, he was my guest on the weird Christmas specials. And he has passed away since then. And we love Artie. And that's the reason I did not do a Christmas last year was because I had to take a break. Because the last 2 I did had Artie as my guest. And so we took a break. We're going to refuel and do one later this year. But yes, I can't believe you mentioned Fish Heads. You must have known already that I knew Artie or something. What the hell? That's great. Anyway, go check it out. Artie's was a great guy. And he was funny as hell in those things. He's such a weirdo, like truly a weirdo. He's not even fucking around. Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. And did you notice in the Dougie Fresh song, he does say 6 twice. I mean, 3 times in the chorus. Mm-hmm. Look at Meowser is fascinated by that light. Meowser is sitting in front of a lamp. Oh, and she's laying right in front of I've never seen her lay there. Meowser has found the arm of a chair that she really enjoys. Now, Artie was a really cool guy, and I got to meet him I kind of knew him online for like a decade or more. I knew him through email, but we met over the last 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 times, and I was so glad. And we were supposed to meet right around the time he passed away. I was supposed to meet him in LA, but it didn't work out, and I didn't really realize how sick he was. It was the thing, and so when I was on tour, all of a sudden he was like gone. I was like, what? How does that? That was totally unexpected. Sometimes people pass away in your lifetime, and it's kind of like, okay, well, they were around for a while, they were sick, or it kind of makes sense, although it's sad. But this was like I had no idea he was going to get taken like that. So it was like, fuck. And when you're on tour and you can't process it properly, it's like, blah, makes it harder. But yeah, Artie, he was cool as hell. And I'm so glad we got footage of him being a weirdo, because he really was. It was great talking to Artie before he passed. He answered my questions pertaining to Barnes & Barnes. Yeah, he was very open and friendly about his career, and he was he's still a weirdo, still really fun, really fun. I got to hang out with him at his place, and his wife and his sons kind of stayed kind of in other rooms for the most part. It was just me and Artie hanging out, and he took me into this room that he said he never really takes people into, but he made an exception for me because he knew it was kind of my world anyway. So he takes me into this room that's basically his archives, and not just his archives of his music and Barnes & Barnes music and all the CDs and all the records and all that stuff, but it was also like stuff that he sold on eBay, because he had a pretty good income from eBay, selling like old baseball cards that he collected when he was a kid. He was really into collecting all kinds of stuff his whole life. And at some point he just started selling them, and he was making really great money, but he had all this music related stuff that wasn't worth as much as the baseball cards and all the stuff he was selling for great cash. He had this other stuff. He was like, I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's not worth me going through and selling each of those CDs for $20-$30 or whatever it's worth. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I just hope that something cool happens with that stuff, because he had a great archive of the weirdest stuff. And he also had CDs that people would give him, back in the 80s when he was going to these parties in LA and all these musicians, people would give him all these cool, really rare releases. It looked to me. So I was just tickled to be in that room with him and chatting about all that stuff. Cheers to Artie. And anyway, so we're going to get out of here. I guarantee that if you come back next Thursday to this thing here, that we will connect again. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate my friend Brad coming. We're going to take an old man 4-mile walk now. I'm the oldest, and I will lead the walk.
It's a mile and a half.
And there and back. Well, we're going to walk a little farther. We're going to go to Boxcar probably, right? He's like, no. All right, I'm going to be out a little later than Bradley. But check this out. I remember watching. Okay, Daniel, yes. Dr. Demento, they were great friends, yes. All right, so you guys, the last person who makes a comment in the chat tonight will be included in a drawing. Now, you can't be yawning. We'll be included in a drawing next January, just as we did earlier this month. You can see the video if you check on my channel. Thanks all for the support, and I'll give you a little freebie here. Oh, yeah, light up toilet. And I will end by drinking this adult beverage and looking at you with dead eyes. Okay, here we go. Thanks for being here. Therapy Thursday in full effect. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they blessed me, and I mean that. Dork out, you guys. Here we go.